I grew up in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and then followed the film industry. I was a scenic painter. Followed it to New Orleans, and then ended up selling my paintings on the streets there. And I made an incredible living. And then the storm took all that away. I lost everything there. And then bummed around Florida for about 6 months, and then moved back to Louisiana to try and make it work again. That didn't work out for me too well. So I was there for 6 months, and then I moved to Santa Fe for 6 months, and then I came here.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. This is a great place to be as far as the arts are concerned. Um, like any place, it has its funny little marketplace kind of thing going on where you get a lot of the same sort of things that are selling well, so everybody hops on the bandwagon. Um, but just in the way the place is growing, that right there is an indication that there's a lot going on here. I mean, I've been here for 6 months, and just what's happened in this neighborhood since I've been here is unbelievable. The downtown is becoming revitalized so fast. I'm just really happy that I got my foot in the door before it slammed shut, because I mean the rent's going to be outrageous. It's going to be a very difficult place to find a place to live soon. And of course the arts are paving the way for all of this. It's like in any city that I've been to, you look at the fringes of the neighborhood, in bad parts of town, and you have the artists sort of cultivating a new community, making it safe for the yuppies to move in, and I've never seen it on such a large scale as I have here. Not only that, but I'm not sure if it's because of the movie industry or what it's due to, but people are excited about the art here. I couldn't believe it when I moved here. People were like, "Let's go see some art tonight." I mean, it's like for that to actually come out of somebody's mouth was very refreshing. It's paid attention to. You actually, there's a greater chance of getting a message across here, I think. Right now, I'm working on, I'm doing a lot of paintings of hands because the hands have such character in them. You can tell a lot about where people have been and the things that they've done, at least in their recent history. And so I'm doing a lot of like stark contrast between these really gnarly, wrinkled hands and the stark whiteness of playing cards. I found this gentleman. He's a homeless guy in Silver Lake, not too far from here, and he a very interesting character. He looks like he's a hobo. He fell right off the train 50 years ago. And just but anyway, I was taking some pictures of him, and he caught me. And he was like, "Oh, sorry," trying to get out of the frame. And so I asked him if I could take some pictures of him. And I just happened to have a deck of playing cards. And so I asked him if he would pose with them in different ways. And I think the results have just been absolute dynamite. I'm really happy with them. I've got a few pieces shown around town now that are from that. But one in particular is it's a spread of kings and queens, and he's got his knuckles down on them, and it's called royalty. I just like the irony of that. This man is certainly his own king. Let's put it that way. There's one up here with the wild card too. They're often discarded. Jokers are. Nobody uses them, and it's kind of the same thing with the homeless folks. They're a wild card. There's no question about it. They don't live like other people live, and some of it's due to some of it's due to drug abuse and mental problems and all these things. But sometimes it's just a lifestyle choice. There are a few people that I know who've taken that road, and quite honestly, I've spent some time that way myself. I mean, after the whole storm, after Katrina, I spent 5 months, 6 months, almost a year really, of kind of just bumming around without a home, so to speak. And then finally, when I unloaded everything out of my car, that was really difficult to put that kind of trust in a place anymore. Yeah, I can kind of relate with them in a lot of respects. It's almost better, I think, these days to depend on yourself than any state or society because things change so quick.